When is this thing gonna start? It's so long! Oh, when is this thing gonna start? It's been so long! I'm scared.
Do you want a full reference number? 646.
Okay, are you ready? Okay, so my first question is, what's your experience in teaching, if you have any?
Well, I have 2 years of experience, one in teaching third grade in Green Lake Elementary, and another year in 7th grade in Pinkish Middle School. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, now tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm 21, and I graduated from USF, and I have a master's degree in teaching. My whole family, all of my brothers, sisters, mom, dad, they're all teachers.
Okay, now why should I accept you in this school?
I have good experience with kids. They listen to me and nice. So sweet. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Do you want a full reference number?
I'm pretty sure.
646.
Do you think you're ready for this interview?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So my first question is, why did you choose the teaching career? Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? What's something, like an accomplishment, that you haven't wrote in your resume?
I have a bachelor's degree in computer science and also have experience in
Thank you.
Do you want a full reference number?
Nice to meet you too.
646.
Okay, are you ready for this interview?
No, I don't know.
Okay, then why did you choose the teaching career?
Because I want to make it.
Okay, then why did you choose the teaching career?
To be honest, I don't even care about this. I just want money. Just give me the job. That was boring. What are you doing here?
Okay, I would like to thank Miss Eva and Miss Rithi for interviewing for the teacher job, but I would like to congratulate Miss Crystal for getting the teacher job.
What? No! No! Oh my god, I knew I felt it. I look forward to being on your guys' team. I'd say it was really fun. I was part of it, so but you need help with sometimes the words, but otherwise it's really fun.
Anyone else would like to answer?
Yeah, but
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because we got to learn how you edit and how it's like when you're making a film or a video clip. Can we get it?
I really thought this was a very good idea of kids doing everything, because from the starting, like deciding on what to do and then picking up the characters, the dialogue. So each and every part of this film was done by these kids. So they learned the whole process, not only on just acting, but the whole process of directing and producing, and then the final, the clipping as well. So it was really a work very well done by all the kids. Thank you.
I think next time we should focus on Sikh history and try to make something which kids can enjoy, and at the same time they can leave a good message.
Thank you.
I think next time we should focus on Sikh history and try to make something which kids can enjoy, and at the same time they can leave a good message.
Thank you.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I would like to say a big thanks to Sikhlens for coming and providing our kids with an insight on what a filmmaking requires. It was a great session indeed. Kids truly enjoyed learning about the basic process of filmmaking. Even adults, we as an adult, I'm saying I truly enjoyed the process and what little things are taken into account while you make a small movie. And I truly thank that we got to know how much hard work and efforts it takes to make a movie, and this was a very good learning insight for our kids. And I would like to thank Sikhlens on behalf of the whole Sangat. Thank you once again.
I like the process, of making a film. It should be based on the basic history of the Sikhs, so that we can learn something from the history. And our actors have acted really good in this one. In the interview that you have done for the teacher, similar things can be done on Sikh history, learning from the life of the great Sikhs who served in the 17th, 18th century. That way, that will be good. And even the sample that was shown by Hansjeet Singh could be on the Sikh history, so that you can learn from the history as well as learn from the way the acting is supposed to be performed. So those are some of the comments that I would like to make. But overall, it was a great experience, and the kids loved it, and they got the attention of the for 2.5, 3 hours at a time. That is unimaginable. And so thanks very much to Hans Singh, who has done a wonderful job. Thank you.
So I truly think it was a wonderful experience for our children. I think everybody has to understand the reason behind doing this kind of a workshop. We in general, Sikhs, have not been producing enough documentary makers. Next generation needs to be taught these kind of tools, these kind of methods, these kind of technologies. And that's how I see it, that this is a little building block for these kids. Even if one of these kids tomorrow really gets fascinated with this field and tries to do this, I think it's an achievement. So I think that thanks to Hans for coming here and doing this for us. We would really love him to come back and do even bigger, better workshop. Advanced workshop. And brilliant. I think the kids have done a wonderful job. They were really into it. So congratulations to all, I guess. We should definitely be doing this more often. Thank you, guys.
I think it was a fantastic experience for the children as well as for all of us. We've grown up on movies. This is my first experience of seeing exactly how things happen behind the screen, behind the people who actually act. It is a complex process, and what was amazing was the children, all of them took to it so famously. It was so seamlessly absorbed, and they were extremely interactive, which really shows the kind of talent they have, the kind of potential they have. All it needed was a little bit of spur, a little bit of an opportunity for them to express themselves so beautifully. And I think if this is continued, it's going to be a great thing for all of us, as a community, as children. They really look forward to things like this to spur their talent and creativity. There's a lot of creativity in the group, and it was really evident. And also, I think in the way they engaged with the instructor, it was absolutely a surprise.
It was awesome.
They were, on an even keel with somebody who's had years of experience in the field, and that was quite amazing for me to sort of see. Thank you so much, Hans, for getting this to us. Thanks to the organizers for bringing all of this to us children. Thanks.
Sure. Actually, I told Aman that I am coming here for myself, actually, just as a student.
and just to venture out of my comfort zone. So I enjoyed that. Thanks to Hans for bringing awareness to the new fields that kids can have, and even adults. For me, like, I mean, I just want to, just for hobby, just to see that. I don't know if this is a moment to give a little bit of a critique or a feedback. Feedback would be, I think this is actually a great event that can be added to our annual camp. If Hans or anybody, maybe a day or 2 day. The only other criteria, critique I would say is maybe a little bit of an age banding kind of thing, that the adults were like active, fast learners, and the young. So I know it's very difficult to manage here, but maybe a smaller kids having like some kind of cartoon or things like that. Adults, Crystal, Mustak, I mean, even including me, I mean, I would much rather be. I'm glad somebody covered what happened yesterday, so that I didn't, whatever I missed out. So that's something that I would say. But the overall process was very phenomenal, very good. I had a chat with Hans just briefly. I thought he was ages, but a person coming from India all the way and in 4 years establishing himself is great. Kudos to him. Thank you for everybody. Thank you.
What would you like to say about today's experience?
Today's experience was very good. I was not here yesterday, but when I saw the edited film today, I think kids did a very good job. And my suggestion, we could add adults next time in the movies. Thank you.